Hi, this is Trevor from Tinnitus Relief, and I just wanted to share with you a very, very quick video. Let me look at the time. It's 21:30, so this is just literally gonna take. I've got to be finished by 21:39. It's gonna be less than 10 minutes. So here we go. I was just talking to Dr. Mark Howard, who's been a coach on my journey through the three principles, and I've got a big insight I wanted to share what I saw. So the three principles is about mind, consciousness, and thought. Okay, and what happens is I can only talk from my experience, but what I've seen is I create an experience that seems really real to me. That seems like the only reality. Okay, and then when my level of consciousness elevates, then I see a different reality, or I see different opportunities, you might want to say, or different possibilities. Or you could even say that I'm creating in a separate reality, that I'm no longer in that reality, I'm now in this reality, even though it felt like this was the only reality, if that makes any sense. Okay, so in learning about, say, there's this phrase in the three principles community about getting caught up, right? So get caught up in the thought. And that means really that it just seems really real and scary and all those horrible emotions, yeah? So it could be debt, it could be relationships, it could be health. I mean, I do a lot of health coaching, and it just seems like that's the only way, and there isn't any other possibility, and people are very stuck, yeah? So what I didn't realize was that in teaching, not only myself, but other people, that when you're in a situation, so I'm in a situation, let's say I'm in a situation and it's not going very well, like I'm having a bit of an anxious feeling, maybe a panicky feeling, maybe my tinnitus is really high, and then it occurs to me in that moment, wait a minute, this is just my thinking. Now, what I didn't realize was that even if you have an occurrence in the moment, like something pops into your head along the lines of this is just my thinking, or I'm caught up in thought, or something that just pops up and occurs to you. I love this word that Mark uses, occurs to you. That resonates with me. It just occurs to me that I'm caught up in thought, right? But what I hadn't realized, and what Mark pointed out for me, is that at that point my consciousness is already elevated. Okay, so I've already expanded my consciousness. I've already noticed perhaps this isn't all that's real and all that's going on, and there are other possibilities here. And then that gives me the space to then have more insights about the situation. Sorry, my dog's jumping up against the window. So that gives me the insights that I need to move on to the next step in a flavor of wisdom. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you. Let's try again. Right, we've got, I can't believe it. That explanation just took like 3 minutes. So we've got another 6 minutes to speak more to it. So in case you're not totally, right, first of all, there's nothing to get, because whenever I explain to you something, you're just remembering it. That's a big insight for me, is that I'm remembering my true nature of who I really am, okay? And who I really am is not my thinking, is not my circumstances, is not my situation, okay? I'm more than that. So mind says that I'm connected to life, okay? I'm a living being, I'm connected to life. My heart's working, my blood's pumping around. If I cut my finger, it will heal. There's some sort of intelligence that's built into my way of living that is helping me along the way on this journey of life, okay? And it's not only me, it's you too. It's everybody. We're all connected to this life force, okay? That's how we live. And we create an experience, and we bring that to life with our consciousness, okay? Now, all of that experience, did I say all of that experience twice? That was a bit weird. It was like a glitch in the matrix. Basically, it's all made up of thought, okay? And what is thought? Thought is energy. Thought is just like stuff that occurs to us, right? So it's neutral. It's neutral until we give it energy. So I give a thought energy, like I'm having a panic attack, and I'm in there and I'm having a panic attack. and think, oh, my tinnitus is really loud. Boom, I'm in there and my tinnitus is really loud. Okay, but it doesn't have any energy until I put energy into it, until I focus my energy into it. And my consciousness is now focused on that, and that creates my reality. Okay, but we're all connected to mind. We're all connected to mind. We're all connected to the life force, to the energy, to the intrinsic, universal knowledge that guides and supports us along this way. Now, what I hadn't realized is that if in the moment where previously you used to get caught up, I used to talk about how I'd be standing somewhere and I'd think, wait a minute, I used to be in a really bad situation and now I'm handling this quite well. And that's the nature of deepening your understanding. It's like as your understanding about who you really are and how you create your experience of life deepens. And what happens is those problem situations that really used to bother you, you'll be in them and then thinking, wow, I'm coping really well with them. Okay, so it gives you a level of, I use this word at the weekend, a copability. Right? I love the word copability. It's like you can cope, right? And you have a capability. It's a mixture of the two words. You can cope, and that's good, but even more so, you have the capability. So you've got even more than that, even more richness to your experience of life. And that can touch you, and you can see that in different areas. And when I say see it, I just mean get a glimpse of how your experience is being created and how you're not a victim and you're not trapped anymore, but how in fact you're creating. And so you can just allow creation to unfold. I think it's a really important point. But what I realized was the first step to that, and it isn't a technique, it's not a strategy or anything, is in that moment when it occurs to you, in that situation, like it did to me and does to me, it's my thinking. But to go beyond that, to go deeper in whichever way it occurs to you, so where is that thinking coming from? Where is that thinking coming from? It's coming from mind, it's coming from source. We're all connected. And that expansion of where the thought is coming from is what I've realized today. For me, it's been the missing link a little bit, that now it makes sense. It makes sense that there's something deeper than even this is thinking, right? And that it gives me the elevation of my consciousness, and then my insight starts to come in, and then my wisdom starts to come in, and then something occurs to me, and something else occurs to me, and something else occurs to me. And what that does is that allows me to be in the flow of life. That allows me to get back into the flow of life, and allows me to connect with people. It allows me to connect with people. It allows you to connect with people in any situation or circumstance. It allows you to see, as it has done me, that there's a level of calm underneath all the tinnitus, under all the noise, under any panic attacks, under any presumed social anxiety. There's a level of calm. There's something deeper and more powerful and more spiritual than we can ever put into words. And the first step is just noticing that you are thinking, and that there is a thinking process going on, and there's thought being generated from life. And behind that, even deeper than that, that is enough awareness to stop you going down the rabbit hole. I hope that was helpful to you, and we're just about under 10 minutes, so that's really cool. Awesome. See you again. See you later. Bye bye.